Elden Ring.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So there was an epic new trailer and release date, thank God, that was released. And we have more details.
Thank God it's next year.
Well, so just some context for the show. Well, Swinny and I both had this as our number one anticipated game for this year. I think the fact that it's coming out on the 21st of Jan 2021, we were off, but not by far. It's 21 days. So it was in that realistic universe that it could have been released this year. I'm sure they would have wanted it to be released this year, even if it was in December, just for the Christmas sales. But
but let it incubate. Let it. And look, I speak from a very selfish perspective, which is I've made myself that stupid thing where I can't buy any more games for the remainder of the year. I know I'm on a gaming podcast and I'm not doing that. But dear listeners, I have a massive backlog that I'll be able to play, so don't worry, I'm fine. So because of that, for purely selfish reasons, thank God it's coming next year. I don't have to worry about it because this would have broken my whole thing.
I love how selfish you are that you are happy that everyone else, fuck them, they can play the fucking game next year.
That's not true. Look, I wish it came earlier for everyone. But hey, at least, I'm hoping that means more time in the incubator, more time in the oven, more time to polish it and make sure everything's really good.
And some of the other details are that it's coming to simultaneously, which is awesome. PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S on the 21st of Jan. I have to say, boys, I don't know about you. This is only the second time I've watched the trailer. Mm-hmm. I almost don't really want to know much more about this game. Now that it's here's the date. I'm almost not trying to dive into it too much and understand and pick things apart and sort of, really try to get my head around how it's all going to work. How about you, Swinny?
I do not want to know anymore.
So you're on the same page.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I'm an idiot and I watched
so for anybody that has only seen this trailer when it showed during Summer Games Fest but is interested in Elden Ring, I really recommend going and watching the proper version on the Bandai Namco channel because it looks a lot crisper.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's a much better representation of what the game looks like visually. So just check it out there a second time. I think that it really you can see a lot more details and in the visuals and everything. So this is awesome. We knew it was going to happen at some point during this week, and it makes sense that it's Keeley, that's kind of, he's had so much pressure. It's ridiculous, the gaming community's relationship with bloody Jeff Keighley. I feel sorry for him sometimes. They're putting him in prison because he hasn't, released the Elden Ring trailer or whatever. But yeah, look, this obviously looks fantastic. As I said, don't want to know much more. But they did show off quite a bit, which is great.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the features.
Well, just before, because you just mentioned Keeley. Sorry, Mike, and I'll go back to you. Yeah. But I feel like Jeff Keighley has put his big, fat, veiny aubergine straight on the table to E3 and just gone, look, boys, we got Elden Ring. What do you guys have? I think that's a huge coup for Jeff Keighley. And I actually feel a bit bad for him because even in, enthusiasts, let's just say, we're enthusiasts, right? We're not media. Even in the enthusiast circle, people are describing this as part of E3. I'm like, dude, this is his little Summer Games Fest. Give the guy some credit, It's
you still can't. I think that people still associate him with E3 a little bit.
Sure.
But it's really weird because you watch Ubisoft Forward and then the stream ends with Jeff Keighley straight there. And that was an E3 stream. So he's kind of interwoven into even the official stuff.
Cannot escape.
It is a bit of a mess, let's be real. I feel even if you go to the E3 site, it doesn't have links to go, here, this is where to watch it. These are the exact links. Because I hate getting spoilers. If you jump on YouTube or something and it's here's all the spoilers for all these games that are coming out. And I'm like, no, I want to watch the actual sort of stream again, the VOD for it. So, but yeah, Mike.
But even this, I feel I don't know. I almost regret watching this. And I did the dumbest thing as well where I was pausing certain bits.
I regret watching it, but I pause and analyze.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, that's not really a horse. It looks like a goat horse. A horsey goat. I don't know what it is. It's not really a proper horse. Little details like that, I was pausing, and I kind of regret I did that because I'm hoping by Jan I would have forgotten everything. The only thing I remember is there's a boss with a hand or something, and I'm sure I'll forget that too. So
it looks really fascinating. The game, it's open
really
world.
Cool.
It looks like a bit different the way the multiplayer is being handled. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm super fascinated by it, but yeah, like I think we're all on the same page that we sort of don't really want to know too much more. We just want to discover it when it comes out.
Can we talk a bit about the features?
Yeah, go.
So, the trailer showed off a ton of the story, gameplay, mechanics, the characters, locations, enemies, bosses. And in terms of features, like I said, it showed off an open world horseback traversal. That didn't really look like a proper horse to me. It looked like a horse with sort of like goat head features.
You keep saying that.
It feels like you're on repeat.
Like, I'm gonna keep telling people that. Go
that.
check it out. It's really weird. You're able to create your own character. Obviously, I mean, it is a.
No, well, that's not obvious though. From the early trailers, there was no indication that, and Sekiro did not have that. So it's important.
Well, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. That is a very fair point. But one thing about it as well is that you could see a whole range of different armors. So I think Fashion Souls is coming back. Again, unlike Sekiro, where you had a single weapon, you had a single outfit basically for the entire game. In this one, clearly it's gone back to the roots of just having a whole array of different weapons, abilities. They showed mage builds as well, which is really cool. Lots of cool little armors and yeah, look really, really cool. And I've been told it features dynamic weather with night, day, and moon cycles, and that's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, so that information came out in a press release, so that wasn't in the trailer, but it was clarified after the fact. So
very cool. And because it is, it looks like a bit of an open world experience. I don't know to what extent the whole world will be open. I'm really keen to figure out how that's going to look once the game comes out. But it features grassy plains, suffocating swamps, spiraling mountains, and of course, castles. And one of them looked like the castle in the valley. Oh, my gosh, I forget how you pronounce it. Swinny, help me out here. The Valley of the Bori. The really cool castle in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
You know the one? I can't.
Are you guys really from fans?
Clearly not. The error. My brain really. I'm too excited about this.
It's
game.
like Borealis or something like that.
Just on that, like
very similar. Yeah.
I've seen a few comments where people go, looks like an open world Dark Souls 4. I'm just like, yeah, great. That sounds awesome. What are you talking about? Like,
what it sounds like, looks like it. That's what I want.
Anybody saying, it just looks like Dark Souls is like, well, fuck you. Of course it does. What do you expect?
I just think it's so
That's
weird,
exactly
though.
what I expect. That's what I want.
Something is weird in gaming where people kind of want something like insanely different. It's like sometimes I just want more of the same. It's like where people go, Mario Odyssey, oh my God, it's just like Mario 64 2. I'm like, yeah, that sounds fucking awesome, right? Well, give me more of that.
Also, you've had nearly 2 years with that teaser trailer that shows that the tone is exactly like the Souls series. Like, what are you expecting? This is not. They're not going out in a completely different direction, and we've all known that. No,
horse goats is pretty different.
I'm talking like tone-wise, visual art direction stuff. We knew all that from the initial trailer. So this is not, like anyone that was expecting it to be some cel-shaded platformer, like what do you want?
Yeah, it looks crazy. Exactly what you'd imagine an open world Dark Souls would kind of look like. And I think that's a good thing. It's an amazing thing. Gosh, I'm looking forward to this one.
And amazingly, you guys are going to be blown away. Amazingly, I've already got something in my work diary for that week, which is like super annoying. It's this big event that I'm going to run.
Damn it.
And I'm like, I might just take the day off after and the day after that. Or like the Friday. I think it's coming out Friday Australian time. So this is going to completely dominate our coverage when the game comes out in late Jan.
By the way, in the run sheet, you have the 21st of Jan 2021.
Yeah, he always does that.
Like, damn.
Mike, you want to work on the run sheet with me? Come on.
Well, I did. I tried working on it yesterday, and then you told me off because I was touching it and it was screwing you up.
We're going to go long. But I'll just in defense of Swinny, Mike does about jack shit, nothing prep wise. And Swinny does
true.
so much.
Swinny does everything.
And then he knocks him on a typo. I love it. All right, let's move on to the next one.
I appreciate what you do, Swinny.
All right, over to you, Swinny.
Yeah, so for Summer Games Fest, so obviously Elden Ring